Arsenal 3, Southampton 3. Talk us through your immediate reaction of this game. One word to describe it, to describe the action of the weekend.
One word. You're putting me on the spot here. Yeah. I don't want to say shambolic because we didn't end up losing the game, but at times it was just disastrous, shambolic, pitiful. But look, it's not over.
Jeez, did you pass your English GCSE with an A star?
Let's just say my favourite book growing up was The Thesaurus, so yeah, man.
What's that?
Oh man, yeah.
Jackie Grealish.
It was chaos. It was chaos from minute one.
From minute 0. From minute 0. What is Ramsdale thinking there?
Oh, gosh, I even saw an interview where he basically said that he thrives on this type of pressure, or he enjoys it a lot more than the pressure of relegation that he had at Sheffield United and Bournemouth. So I don't know. Maybe he just got a bit excited in the first minute. I don't know what is going on, but it was basically a handicap from minute 1. So it's not ideal. It's not an ideal way to start a game. And it's the second time we started a game like that against 2 terrible sides at home.
Who's the first again?
Bournemouth.
Oh, of course, yeah. Jesus.
Yeah, 2 of the worst teams. The 2 worst teams in the league. And he might disagree. Yeah, he loves Bournemouth.
Yeah, I like cherries.
Yeah, they had a good result on the weekend at home.
It's good. You cut me off there. I was going to say something very suspect. I've got a few points on my phone, Chica, that I just want to get into. And I want to ask you a question that we can expand on in regards to this game. Yeah. So, sorry if it looks rude that I'm on my phone. West Ham, do you reckon that was a killer and that affected momentum, first of all?
For Arsenal?
Yeah. Just before we get into it, this is a breakdown of where it's gone wrong for Arsenal in the last few weeks. So, there you go. There's a thumbnail. There's a title for me.
Yeah, I think the turning point probably is, the Bowen goal. Even after they probably scored a second, or even after we've scored our second goal and it's 2-0 up, or whether it's 2-2, you probably would expect us to go on and maybe score another goal in that game. But we didn't score again for, I think it was another 60 minutes. So, yeah, man. I would say that was a turning point in the West Ham game. I think you can do what we did at Liverpool and kind of get away with it if we respond the next week. But for that to happen 3 times in a row now, we're drawing games when we should really be winning.
I think we totally deserve to lose that game just for doing it so often and losing concentration like that. We didn't, and it shows how great the team is. But I think we honestly deserve to be punished more for being that
it's punishment enough
sloppy.
punishment enough in my eyes. Look, West Ham game 2-2, Liverpool game 2-2. We've dropped 6 points out of 9. So
that leads me on to my next point. Is the unfamiliarity of the defence to blame, and is Rob Holding a scapegoat?
He's not the scapegoat. I think it's a team collective, but he's not Saliba. He doesn't give that confidence.
I saw a stat with and without Saliba. I can't quite remember it, but so great analysis. Sorry, guys. It's shocking the difference in results when he's not there.
Yeah, no, 100%. I saw my own stats. I've been doing a little bit of digging as well.
Yeah,
a bit more tactical. So I see obviously with Saliba, the defensive line is 2 meters higher up the field, and they're saying basically it just because we're having to drop deeper to compensate for Holding's lack of pace. We've basically left an ocean of room that Partey has to cover. So that's kind of why you see during some of the games that we're kind of just at sea in the midfield, the gap between the midfield and the defence are just acres, and they're just exploiting that.
That's really interesting, actually. Yeah. Never thought. Oh, look at you! That is.
Get me my badges.
That is top.
Get me my badges.
That is top tier analysis, mate.
It's not really me that was analysing. I literally just read it and just regurgitated the information. So
nah, mate. And just in regards to that, do you reckon? So I've got a thing with this. Ramsdale has got away with this a few times this season. I've watched numerous Arsenal matches where he's made a little shaky moment like that. I know that's part of playing up from the back and the way we play, the way we do. I mean, look at Edison for City. But are you tempting fate? I think he did.
It's a pass that he's made numerous times
Yeah.
this season. It's just unfortunate the timing of it. I don't know why he didn't go to holding. Maybe
I
there's, like,
think
a trust there.
I don't think he sees one of the Southampton
Yeah, he
players
doesn't.
behind,
But you know,
out wide safer.
he should. He should know that there's
Yeah.
someone behind. Like for me, the best pass option was holding. He was in acres of space to his right, but you know, it's been done. And then we conceded straight after that, which is
In regards to that as well, do we have to, as much as Zinchenko's been a changing point for this Arsenal team, do we need to question his defending
yeah,
for their third,
I will, yeah.
losing his man against Trent against Zinke there as well? I suppose though that's the risk you play with him, but I still, it's not to criticise Zinchenko, but I think there is something to be said there that, especially in that Liverpool game, Tierney should be brought on earlier.
Yeah, 100%. But all I know is that Vieira can't play on Wednesday.
Yeah, actually, I touched on this on the video.
Vieira can't play.
He was so lightweight.
Yeah,
He's just not good enough, is he?
He looks like a year 9 player. Like someone in year 9 playing with the big boys. I don't know if he needs to adjust, you know, maybe hit the weights a little bit more, maybe get a lower centre of gravity, but he just looks like a kid out there sometimes. I think he possesses a lot of talent, but yeah.
He's just too lightweight.
I'll play if Xhaka's not available, I'll put Zinchenko there.
Yeah, that's really not a bad shout. And also, maybe this is being ultra critical, but for that second goal when the ball's lost in the middle of the park, the player that wins it is ahead of Vieira. I think Xhaka is a metre or two back when I know there's always a risk and it's a bit of a misplaced pass, but I think it was again, it's very harsh to blame him for that goal. It obviously isn't his fault, but I think there's like substance to say that Xhaka's presence in there, let alone, would potentially make more of an impact in that scenario and in general. I actually forgot he was playing during that game, and I just don't think he's good enough. I think he's very much suited to a league where it's not as physical. I think Vieira tears it up in the Spain, in Portugal, like he was before, but I just don't think the Premier League is suited to him.
I think, look, he's young. He might not be ready now, but he deserves time. Like, he's shown quality every now and then. And in a possession-based team, I think he can do it.
He can, but not in the middle.
He can.
Mate, I forgot he was playing.
Odegaard was lightweight for a year and a half. Look at him now. He's flourishing. His mind is so quick. Like, Cazorla was lightweight, but his mind is just...
But at least Odegaard has some tech, because I'm seeing Vieira take... Like, I think Vieira does have tech, but is nowhere near the level of Odegaard, so I don't...
He hasn't played that many professional games. Let him adjust to the Premier League. If he can do it within 2 years, then he can do it.
So you say keep Vieira at Arsenal?
Yeah.
I'd say sell him on. I really don't think he's good enough.
Bro.
I really don't.
No.
Like,
I was an Odegaard hater, like...
I never was.
I just thought it was just hella standard, but look at him now, man.
Well, we'll have to agree to disagree on that.